Mark stepped into the cafe already a little tense. Not angry, just alert. The kind of alertness that comes from watching the clock without meaning to. Christmas decorations were up, not finished, not balanced. A string of lights blinked near the window, half of it dark. Mark ordered his coffee. The card reader paused. The screen froze, then blinked. The barista tapped the side of the machine. Just a moment. The espresso machine whirred, then stopped. Someone behind Mark shifted their weight. No one complained, but no one hurried either. The customer in front of him changed their order, then changed it back. The barista nodded calmly. "Take your time." Mark checked the clock. The lights by the window flickered again, still uneven. Someone laughed quietly at the sound of it. Mark didn't. He felt it then, that familiar tightening, the urge to sigh louder than necessary, to say something that sounded reasonable but wasn't. Everything was small. Nothing was wrong. And yet, everything was late. Outside, across the street, a child stood on tiptoe, helping an older man hang Christmas lights. They plugged the wire in. Half the lights came on. The rest stayed dark. The child frowned, unplugged it, tried again. This time, a different section lit up. Someone chuckled. Not impatient, not annoyed. Just amused. The lights never lined up perfectly. They left them that way. Back inside, the customer in front of Mark took their drink and spilled it. Coffee spread across the counter. The line stopped completely. Mark braced himself, but the customer just stared at the mess for a second, then smiled. "Well," they said softly, "that's one way to wake up." The barista laughed once, quietly. No rush, no apology tour, just towels and time. Mark felt something loosen. He didn't know what. Mark finally got his coffee. Later than he wanted, he stepped outside. The city hadn't fixed itself. Lights still blinked out of rhythm. Cars moved when they could. People walked, not fast, not slow, just moving. Mark stood there longer than he needed to. The delay hadn't solved anything, but it hadn't ruined anything either. The city hadn't slowed down to test him. It had slowed down whether he liked it or not. He took a sip of his coffee. It was warm, not perfect, and for the first time that morning, he didn't look at the time. Maybe it wasn't the delay that bothered him. Maybe it was how used he was to everything moving fast.